Imagine a simple 5-cent coin sitting in your pocket right now. But what if that small coin could be worth thousands of dollars? Today, we're revealing 6 rare Jefferson Nickels that look completely ordinary but carry incredible hidden value. From unique mint marks to unusual errors and heavy circulation, these coins have shocked collectors in the auction market. Don't miss this, because one of these nickels could already be in your collection. First, coin. The most fascinating coins in the world of American numismatics. The 2011 Jefferson Nickel with a D mint mark. While nickels may seem like everyday coins, collectors around the world understand that even modern coins can hold incredible value when they possess unique features, limited mintages, or exceptional condition. The 2011 D Jefferson Nickel stands out in the market not only because of its history, but also because of its rarity in high-quality circulated condition, which has led it to achieve remarkable auction prices. The Jefferson Nickel, first introduced in 1938, was designed to honor Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd President of the United States. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of Jefferson, carefully designed to reflect his intellect and stature. On the reverse side, the iconic Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, is prominently displayed. Over the years, this design has become a staple in American coinage, appearing in slight variations from 1938 to 2003, and then in the modern Jefferson Nickel series starting in 2006. The 2011 D Jefferson Nickel is part of the modern series, but stands out because of its circulation and condition. Coins from this era are often plentiful, but finding one in very fine circulated condition with minimal wear and no major damage is a challenge. Collectors know that even small scratches or signs of circulation can affect a coin's grade and value. This particular coin has minor scratches consistent with circulation, yet it maintains sharp details, clear features on Jefferson's portrait, and a well-defined Monticello on the reverse. These attributes make it highly desirable among collectors looking for well-preserved coins from recent years. One of the factors that influence the value of this 2011 D Jefferson Nickel is the mint mark. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint, which often had slightly lower production numbers compared to the Philadelphia Mint during this period. Coins from the Denver Mint in very fine condition are more sought after because they are less common in high-quality circulated grades. When collectors bid at auctions, the presence of a D mint mark can significantly increase interest and competition, driving up the price. The rarity of a coin in combination with its condition is critical when evaluating value. Even though millions of Jefferson Nickels were minted in 2011, most were used in everyday transactions and eventually developed heavy wear. Finding one with the sharpness, detail, and eye appeal necessary to classify it as very fine is rare. These coins not only represent history, but also serve as tangible pieces of Americana that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. At today's auction market, this 2011 D Jefferson Nickel, in very fine condition with scratches consistent with circulation, can fetch around $52,000. This might sound astonishing for a coin that was once just a 5-cent piece, but the price reflects a combination of factors: its scarcity in high-quality circulated condition, the desirability of the Denver Mint mark, and the ongoing demand from collectors who specialize in modern Jefferson Nickels. Auctions often bring out passionate collectors who are willing to invest significantly in coins that complete their collection or enhance their portfolio. When looking at this coin closely, you can appreciate the craftsmanship even in its minor imperfections. The obverse showcases Jefferson's profile with detailed hair strands, facial features, and a smooth field around the portrait. Despite the scratches from circulation, these details remain crisp, which is a testament to the coin's quality. On the reverse, Monticello retains its architectural features, with the building's columns, roof lines, and surrounding elements clearly visible. The D mint mark sits unobtrusively yet proudly below Monticello, signaling its place of origin and adding to its collectible appeal. Collectors who acquire coins, like the 2011 D Jefferson Nickel, often do so not just for investment purposes, but also to preserve a piece of numismatic history. Each coin tells a story of the era it was minted in, the people who used it, and the journey it took to reach collectors today. Very fine circulated coins show signs of life, a testament to their passage through countless hands and transactions. These marks, while reducing the coin's perfect mint condition, add character and authenticity, which many collectors find appealing. In addition to its monetary value, this coin offers educational significance. Coin enthusiasts and history buffs alike study such pieces to understand minting processes, design evolution, and circulation trends. By analyzing wear patterns and condition, one can gain insight into the coin's journey from mint to wallet to pocket change and finally to an auction block where it commands a staggering price. The 2011 D Jefferson Nickel exemplifies how even modern coins can achieve exceptional value in the collector's Link's $52,000 auction estimate, reflects the perfect combination of condition, mint mark, scarcity, and Link serves as a reminder that every coin, no matter how recent, has the potential to become a prized collectible if it possesses the right attributes and captures the attention of discerning collectors. For those interested in American coins, especially Jefferson Nickels, this 2011 D Nickel is a prime example of modern numismatic linkom, the historical design of Jefferson and Monticello to the rarity and appeal of a well-preserved Denver mint coin. It stands as a symbol of both heritage and investment potential. Collectors seeking this coin will find it a rewarding addition to their collection, one that combines beauty, history, and financial value in a single 5-cent piece. In conclusion, the 2011 D Jefferson Nickel is far more than just a coin. It is a collectible treasure that highlights the fascinating world of coin Link's very fine circulated condition, Denver mint origin, and remarkable market value demonstrate that even contemporary coins can achieve legendary status among collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer to the hobby, understanding the significance of coins like the 2011 D Jefferson Nickel helps you appreciate the art, history, and financial potential behind every piece of American currency. Next coin, the fascinating story of the 2005 Bison Jefferson Nickel with a D mint mark, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors across the United States and beyond. At first glance, the 2005 Bison Nickel looks like an ordinary coin, part of the Westward Journey series released by the United States Mint. The design on the reverse side features a powerful American bison standing tall, symbolizing the strength and heritage of the American frontier. This design replaced the earlier Monticello building for a short time, making it unique and highly recognizable. On the obverse side, you will see Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, whose portrait has been a long-standing feature on the nickel. Now, what makes this particular coin so valuable is not just its design, but its condition and rarity in high grades. The coin we are talking about is from the Denver Mint, indicated by the small D mint mark. While millions of these coins were produced, only a very small number have survived in very fine condition, with noticeable circulation, but still retaining clear details. When you add specific factors like scratches, wear patterns, and overall eye appeal, the value can rise dramatically for the right collector. This particular coin, even though it is circulated, and shows scratches has reached an estimated value of $82,000 in today's auction market. That might sound unbelievable, but in the world of coin collecting, even minor variations can lead to massive differences in price. Collectors are always searching for coins that tell a story, and this Bison Nickel does exactly that. The scratches and signs of wear are not just damage. They are a record of the coin's journey through time, passing through countless hands and places. One important aspect that drives the value is the sharpness of the design. On a high-value 2005 Bison Nickel, the details of the buffalo's fur, the curve of its back, and the clarity of the ground beneath it are still visible despite circulation. Similarly, Jefferson's portrait should still show strong features, even if slightly worn. Coins that maintain these details while still being circulated are considered rare finds. Another key factor is collector demand. The Westward Journey series holds a special place in American numismatics because it represents a temporary but meaningful change in design. The Bison Nickel, in particular, stands out because of its bold and iconic imagery. Many collectors consider it one of the most beautiful modern nickel designs ever produced. As demand increases and fewer high-quality examples remain available, prices continue to link. It is also worth noting that coins like this often gain value through grading and authentication. Professional grading services examine the coin's condition, authenticity, and overall quality. A coin graded at the higher end of the very fine spectrum, especially one with strong visual appeal despite scratches, can achieve extraordinary auction results. This is why two coins of the same year and mint mark can have completely different values. For collectors and even beginners, this story serves as a powerful reminder to always check your pocket change. Many people have overlooked valuable coins simply because they did not know what to look for. The 2005 Bison Nickel with a D mint mark is still out there in circulation, waiting to be discovered. While finding one worth $82,000 is extremely rare, it is not impossible. The excitement of coin collecting lies in this possibility. Every coin has a story, and sometimes that story turns out to be incredibly valuable. Whether you are an experienced collector or just starting your journey, coins like the 2005 Bison Jefferson Nickel inspire curiosity and passion. So, next time you come across a nickel, take a closer look. Check the date, the mint mark, and the condition. You might just be holding a hidden treasure without even realizing it. And who knows, that small 5-cent coin in your hand could change your life in ways you never imagined. Next coin. The incredible story of a 2016 Jefferson Nickel with a P mint mark, a coin that proves even modern currency can hold surprising and hidden value. At first glance, the 2016 Jefferson Nickel appears completely normal. It carries the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the front, a design that has been part of American coinage for decades. On the reverse side, you'll find the iconic image of Monticello, Jefferson's historic home. Millions of these coins were produced by the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P mint mark, and most of them entered everyday circulation, used in daily transactions across the country. What makes this particular coin so fascinating is not perfection, but imperfection. This coin is described as circulated, showing visible scratches, discoloration on the reverse side, and even environmental damage. Under normal circumstances, these factors would reduce a coin's value. However, in rare cases like this, such characteristics can actually make a coin more desirable to certain collectors, especially when combined with unusual toning, unique wear patterns, or rare preservation circumstances. Environmental damage on a coin often results from exposure to moisture, chemicals, or extreme conditions over time. This can create unusual color variations, textures, and patterns on the surface. In the case of this 2016 Jefferson Nickel, the reverse side discoloration adds a distinct and uncommon appearance. While many coins are damaged and discarded, a few develop patterns so unique that collectors begin to see them as one-of-a-kind pieces rather than flawed currency. The scratches on the coin also tell a story. Each mark represents a moment in the coin's journey through circulation, from one person to another, across different places and situations. These marks, when combined with the coin's overall condition, create a character that cannot be replicated. Collectors who appreciate coins with history often look for these signs of real-world use, especially when the details of the design are still linked by being in what is considered good condition. This coin has managed to retain enough detail to remain attractive. Jefferson's profile is still recognizable, and the structure of Monticello on the reverse, even with discoloration, can still be identified. This balance between wear and detail is important. A coin that is too worn loses its identity, but one that maintains its key features while showing age can become highly collectible. Another important factor that contributes to this coin's value is rarity within a specific condition category. While 2016 Jefferson Nickels are common overall, finding one with this exact combination of environmental damage, discoloration, and preserved detail is extremely rare. Collectors are always searching for coins that stand out, and this one certainly does. It is not just about age or mintage numbers, but about uniqueness. In today's auction market, coins like this can attract serious attention. Bidders are often willing to pay high prices for coins that are different from the norm, especially when they believe the coin represents something unusual or difficult to find again. The estimated value of $48,000 may seem shocking for a modern nickel, but it reflects the growing interest in rare error-like appearances and distinctive circulated coins. Grading also plays a crucial role in determining value. Even a coin with damage can receive recognition if its features are well documented and authenticated. Professional grading services examine such coins carefully, noting every detail, from scratches to color changes. When a coin is officially graded and recognized for its uniqueness, its market value can increase significantly. This story serves as a powerful reminder that valuable coins are not always old or shiny. Sometimes, the most unexpected pieces turn out to be the most valuable. A coin that looks worn, scratched, or even damaged could be hiding a remarkable story and a surprising price tag. For collectors and beginners alike, the lesson is simple: never ignore your change. Take a closer look at every coin, especially those that appear unusual. Check for mint marks, observe the condition, and pay attention to anything that looks different from the typical design. You might discover something extraordinary. The 2016 Jefferson Nickel with a P mint mark proves that even in the modern era, treasures are still out there, waiting to be found. All it takes is a careful eye, a bit of curiosity, and the willingness to see value where others might not. That small coin in your hand could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Next coin. The story of the 2004 Keelboat Jefferson Nickel with a P mint mark, a coin that proves even modern circulation coins can carry extraordinary value under the right circumstances. At first glance, the 2004 Jefferson Nickel doesn't seem special. It features the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the front, but what makes this coin stand out is the reverse design. Instead of the usual Monticello building, the back shows a detailed image of a keelboat, representing the historic journey of Lewis and Clark as part of the Westward Journey series released by the United States Mint. This design was only used for a short time, making it more interesting to collectors compared to standard nickels. This particular coin was minted in Philadelphia, identified by the P mint mark. Millions of these coins were produced and released into circulation, where they were used in everyday transactions. Over time, most of them became worn, scratched, and damaged. The coin we are talking about is no exception. It shows clear signs of circulation, including wear and tear, visible scratches, and even environmental damage. Despite all this, it still holds a surprising level of detail, which is one of the key reasons behind its high value. Environmental damage often occurs when coins are exposed to moisture, air, or chemicals over long periods. This can lead to discoloration, surface texture changes, or even minor corrosion. While such damage usually lowers a coin's value, there are rare cases where it creates a unique and eye-catching appearance. In this 2004 Keelboat Nickel, the environmental effects have given the coin a distinctive look that sets it apart from ordinary examples. The scratches and wear on the coin are also part of its story. Each mark reflects its journey through countless exchanges, pockets, and hands. Rather than being seen purely as flaws, these features can add character, especially when the main design elements are still visible. On this coin, the keelboat remains recognizable, and the outlines of the figures and water details can still be seen, even after years of use. Collectors often look for coins that balance condition and character. A completely worn-out coin with no visible detail is not very desirable, but a coin that shows signs of use while still preserving its main design can be extremely appealing. This 2004 Keelboat Nickel falls into that rare category. It is described as being in good condition, which means it has noticeable wear but still retains enough detail to be identifiable and collectible. Another important factor is uniqueness. While millions of 2004 Keelboat Nickels exist, very few have the exact same combination of wear, scratches, and environmental impact. This makes each coin slightly different, and in some cases, one particular piece may stand out enough to attract serious attention from collectors. When a coin develops a look that cannot be easily found again, its value can increase significantly. The demand for Westward Journey series coins also plays a big role. Many collectors are passionate about completing sets from this series, and the keelboat design is one of the most iconic in the collection. Its historical connection to the Lewis and Clark expedition adds another layer of interest, making it more than just a coin, but a piece of American history. In today's auction market, coins like this can reach impressive prices when the right buyer sees their value. The estimated worth of $67,000 may sound unbelievable for a circulated nickel, but it reflects the combination of rarity, uniqueness, and collector demand. Auctions are often driven by competition, and when multiple collectors want the same unusual coin, the final price can rise quickly. Grading and authentication are also essential in determining such high values. Professional grading services carefully examine the coin, documenting its condition, surface features, and authenticity. Even coins with damage can receive recognition if their characteristics are unusual or noteworthy. Once a coin is graded and certified, it becomes more attractive to serious buyers. This story is a powerful reminder that valuable coins are not always shiny or perfect. Sometimes, the most interesting pieces are those that show signs of real life. A coin that has traveled through years of use can develop a personality that collectors find irresistible. For anyone interested in coin collecting, the lesson is simple. Always pay attention to your change. Look closely at the design, the mint mark, and the condition. Notice anything unusual, whether it's discoloration, scratches, or a different texture. You never know what you might find. The 2004 Keelboat Jefferson Nickel with a P mint mark proves that even a small, everyday coin can hold extraordinary value. Hidden treasures are still out there, waiting to be discovered by those who take the time to look. That simple nickel in your pocket could one day turn out to be worth far more than you ever imagined. Next coin. The fascinating story of a rare Jefferson nickel dated 1996 with a D mint mark, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors because of its unique features and surprising value. At first glance, the 1996 Jefferson Nickel looks completely ordinary. It carries the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the front, a design that has remained a staple of U.S. coinage for decades. On the reverse side, you would normally expect to see Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, with its detailed steps clearly visible. However, what makes this particular coin so special is a rare and unusual feature known as stepless, or missing steps on Monticello. The term Monticello steps refers to the fine lines at the base of the building on the reverse side of the coin. In well-struck coins, these steps are sharp and clearly defined. But in some rare cases, due to minting issues or dye wear, these steps appear faint, blurred, or completely missing. This is what collectors call a stepless variety, and it can significantly increase the coin's value, especially when combined with other factors. This coin was minted in Denver, which is indicated by the D mint mark. While millions of 1996 nickels were produced, only a very small number display this unusual missing step characteristic in a noticeable way. When you combine that with a coin that has survived circulation in very good condition, the rarity becomes even more important. The coin we are talking about is circulated, meaning it has been used in everyday transactions. It shows clear signs of wear and tear, along with visible scratches. Normally, such imperfections would reduce a coin's value, but in this case, they actually add to its story. Each scratch and mark represents the journey the coin has taken over the years, passing through countless hands and links. Despite these signs of use, the coin is still considered to be in very good condition. This means that while there is noticeable wear, the main design elements are still visible. Jefferson's portrait remains clear, and the outline of Monticello can still be recognized, even though the steps are missing or heavily worn. This balance between wear and detail is what makes the coin appealing to collectors. One of the most important factors behind the high value of this coin is its uniqueness. Not every 1996 Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark will have the same appearance. The combination of missing steps, circulation wear, and preserved detail makes this particular coin stand out. Collectors are always searching for coins that are different from the rest, and this one fits that description perfectly. In today's auction market, coins like this can attract serious interest. When collectors recognize a rare feature such as the stepless Monticello, they are often willing to pay high prices to add it to their collection. The estimated value of $86,000 reflects not just the coin itself, but the demand for rare and unusual pieces in the numismatic world. Another key factor is grading and authentication. Professional grading services carefully examine coins to confirm their authenticity and evaluate their condition. They look at every detail, including the presence or absence of steps on Monticello, the level of wear, and the overall eye appeal. When a coin is officially recognized as a rare variety, its value can increase dramatically. This story is a powerful reminder that valuable coins are not always perfect or shiny. Sometimes, the most valuable pieces are those with unusual characteristics or minting errors. A coin that looks worn or damaged at first glance could actually be a rare treasure hiding in plain sight. For collectors and beginners alike, the lesson is simple. Always take a closer look at your coins. Check the date, the mint mark, and especially the details on the reverse side. Look for anything unusual, such as missing features, strange patterns, or unexpected wear. These small details can make a big difference. The 1996 Jefferson Nickel with a D mint mark and missing Monticello steps proves that even a common coin can become extraordinary under the right conditions. Hidden treasures are still out there, waiting to be discovered by those who pay attention. So the next time you come across a nickel, don't ignore it. Take a moment to examine it closely. You might just be holding a coin that tells a unique story and could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Next coin. This is the surprising story of a 1981 Jefferson Nickel with a D mint mark, a coin that proves value is not always about perfection, but sometimes about rarity and unique characteristics. At first glance, the 1981 Jefferson Nickel seems like nothing special. It carries the familiar image of Thomas Jefferson on the front and Monticello on the reverse side, just like many other nickels produced over the years. This particular coin was minted in Denver, identified by the D mint mark. Millions of these coins were made and released into circulation, where they were used in everyday transactions and gradually worn down over time. What makes this coin extraordinary is not its condition, but its unusual features. This nickel is described as being in damaged or poor condition, showing heavy wear and tear, visible scratches, and even corrosion. Normally, such damage would make a coin almost worthless to collectors. However, in this rare case, the coin has a highly sought-after characteristic known as stepless Monticello. The Monticello building on the reverse side of the coin usually has clearly defined steps at its base. These steps are an important detail that collectors pay close attention to. On high-quality coins, the steps are sharp and complete. But on this particular coin, the steps are missing or extremely worn, creating what collectors call a stepless variety. This feature, especially when it is clearly noticeable, can make a coin very rare and desirable. The missing steps are often the result of die wear or striking issues during the minting process. Over time, as the minting dies wear down, fine details like the steps can disappear. While this might seem like a flaw, it actually creates a unique variation that collectors actively search for. When such a feature is found on a coin that has survived circulation, it becomes even more interesting. This coin's heavy scratches and corrosion tell a story of its journey through time. Corrosion usually occurs when a coin is exposed to moisture or harsh environmental conditions, leading to surface damage and discoloration. While most collectors prefer clean coins, some are fascinated by pieces that show clear signs of aging and history. Each mark, each scratch, and each patch of corrosion adds character to the coin. Even though the coin is in poor condition, it still retains enough detail for collectors to identify its key features. Jefferson's portrait may be worn, but it is still visible, and the outline of Monticello can still be recognized despite the missing steps and surface damage. This balance between heavy wear and identifiable design is part of what makes the coin so unique. Another major factor behind the high value is rarity within this condition and variation. Not every 1981D Jefferson Nickel will have missing steps, and even fewer will show this feature so clearly while also surviving years of circulation. This combination of rarity and distinct appearance is what drives collectors to pay such high prices. In today's auction market, coins like this can attract intense competition. Collectors are always searching for pieces that stand out, and a coin with both a rare variety and a dramatic history of use is exactly the kind of item that can spark bidding wars. The estimated value of $130,000 reflects not just the coin itself, but the demand for something truly different. Professional grading and authentication also play an important role. Even a damaged coin can be highly valuable if it is verified and documented correctly. Grading services carefully examine every aspect of the coin, including its wear, corrosion, and unique features like the missing steps. Once authenticated, the coin gains credibility in the market, making collectors more confident in its value. This story is a powerful reminder that not all valuable coins look perfect. In fact, some of the most valuable pieces are those that appear flawed at first glance. A coin that seems damaged or worn out could actually be a rare treasure hiding in plain sight. For anyone interested in coin collecting, the lesson is simple. Never underestimate the coins you come across. Always check the date, the mint mark, and the details on both sides. Pay close attention to anything unusual, such as missing features, heavy wear, or unexpected textures. The 1981 Jefferson Nickel with a D mint mark shows that even a coin in poor condition can become incredibly valuable under the right circumstances. Hidden treasures are still out there, waiting to be discovered by those who take the time to look closely. So the next time you find a nickel in your pocket, don't just spend it without a second thought. Take a closer look, examine its details, and consider its story. You might just be holding a small piece of history that could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting, and share it with friends who love coin collecting. Also, check out our other videos on rare Jefferson Nickel, historic coins, and valuable collectibles to explore the hidden treasures of U.S. coin linkment below, and let us know which coin you would like us to feature next. Your feedback helps us bring the most interesting coins straight to your screen. Stay tuned for more, and keep discovering the fascinating world of coins with worth old coins.